So Arduino IDE, and let's talk about Arduino IDE software. Arduino IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So first you need to download the software. I'm just going to type Arduino IDE and go to this link, click on it, click on software downloads, and then you scroll down, and it depends if you have a Mac, Linux. I have Windows, so I clicked on Windows. They ask you to contribute with some money to help the Arduino community. You can just really click on just download, and that will download the software. Just follow next steps. Very easy to download. I myself downloaded this software. That's what I'm using to do my projects. As you see, you will have a text editor here, and this is basically where you write your code, as you see here. And we're gonna go over all this when I talk about the Arduino code itself. Once you're, for example, I can just right here, this is my first code. And when you see slash asterisk slash means this is comments, so these are just comments. The code start from here, and you end by curly braces. But I will talk about all this during the code itself. And once you can verify your code by clicking here, and then you can basically upload your code once it's finished and verified using this button. And I will talk about this in later details, later on. And then you're gonna need Arduino code also. I mean, for the Arduino, any Arduino project, you will have to have the hardware, you will have to have the software installed, and then you have to write the code. And let's talk about the code itself. Let's just open a new page to see the basic code, the part of the starting code. Just like if you want to build a house, for example, you need to have all rooms. You need to plan for construction. You have to have an idea about the number of rooms you're gonna have, the number of floors, what kind of material you're gonna use for building. So you're gonna have this part done first, and then the construction part is another function of the construction of building a house. So the same thing for Arduino. When you open a new sketch, that's the name that they give for programming with Arduino. When you make a program, it's like you made a sketch basically. So there are two functions. There is the setup function. This is where you set up all like your variables, any that you need to execute your program. And then there is a loop function. This is where actually this can loop forever, and this is where your main program goes and get setting from here. So just like you building a house. And it's for example, see this example here for blinking 6 LEDs. You can see, as I mentioned before, anything between asterisk slash asterisk slash asterisk, these are just comments. You really, if you want, you can just get rid of here, and then you set up your variables here. Here is your setup function, and here is your main loop. And during the classroom, the workshop we're gonna have, I'm gonna go through this code line by line, so you see it working with the Arduino itself. We're gonna upload this code, and I'll talk about all this in detail. So to summarize, we do need Arduino hardware, like Arduino Uno, for example. If you choose that, you do need to have the software installed, and then you need to have to write the code. So why Arduino is so popular? Well, one thing that I can think of, Arduino has the Arduino company made really working with the microcontroller very easy. So the Arduino use micro chip Atmega 328, and if you compare to the work you have to do with other microcontrollers, you really have to go over pages and pages of reading instructions. As you see here, this is just one screenshot, and also that's very complicated, especially someone who doesn't have an engineering background. But also the Arduino family, I mean, there's a huge community that you can find a lot of YouTube explanations. Any issue that you can encounter during your project, you will already have someone that talks about it to explain it. So that's one reason why it's so popular. Well, actually there are many reasons, but I cited 2 reasons. What can you build with Arduino? All kind of fun stuff, but also useful and serious stuff. Fun stuff like Arduino spy card I built here, Arduino drones. You can think about all kind of fun stuff that you can do with Arduino. Here's another serious project I'm working on. It's called SNIDA Pro, and basically this is for smart farming. It will help farmers save water and actually have a better crop. Thank you.